You say yes. When you really want to say no, you find yourself apologizing, even when it's not your fault. You overextend yourself for others, only to feel exhausted and resentful. But then, you do it all over again. Why? Why do some of us feel responsible for everyone else's happiness? This is the psychology of people-pleasing, and it runs much deeper than you might think. People-pleasing isn't a random habit. It almost always begins in childhood, often in homes where love felt conditional, where conflict felt unsafe, and where parental anger was unpredictable. To get by, you learned that approval had to be earned, not just given freely. Your young brain adapted to this environment. It developed a core belief: if I can just keep everyone calm, then I'll be safe. So you became the good one, the quiet one, the responsible one, the easy one. This wasn't necessarily your true personality. It was your survival strategy. At the very core of people-pleasing is fear, a deep-seated fear of rejection, of abandonment, of conflict, of simply being disliked. And here is a powerful psychological truth. Your brain processes social rejection using the exact same neural pathways as physical pain. That's why, when someone is upset with you, your brain reacts as if you're in real, physical danger. It's why your whole body floods with anxiety when someone says, "We need to talk." Your nervous system screams, "Something is wrong. Fix it now," even if you've done nothing wrong at all. On the surface, people-pleasing can feel powerful. It creates the illusion that if you can just manage everyone else's emotions, everything will stay stable and safe. But it is an illusion. You cannot control another person's mood, their expectations, or how they choose to interpret your actions. Yet, people-pleasers try to do this impossible task every single day. And that is what leads to complete and utter exhaustion. You are carrying emotional weight that was never yours to carry in the first place. Outwardly, people-pleasing looks like kindness, but internally, it creates a storm of resentment, burnout, a loss of your own identity, and a quiet, simmering anger. The more you abandon yourself to please others, the less people get to know the real you. Over time, you start to feel invisible. Eventually, you might not even know what you want anymore, because you've spent your entire life adjusting your desires to fit everyone else's. Now, here's the difficult truth. When you finally decide to stop people-pleasing, some people in your life will get uncomfortable. They might even say things like, "You've changed," or "You're being selfish." But remember this: your personal growth will always feel threatening to those who benefited from your silence and compliance. Guilt does not automatically mean you've done something wrong. It's often just a conditioned response. Third, learn to separate discomfort from danger. Having a difficult conversation is uncomfortable, but it is not fatal. Start asking yourself, what do I actually want in this situation? Practice saying no in low-risk scenarios to build your confidence. Real confidence isn't loud or aggressive. It's quiet and consistent. True kindness must include being kind to yourself. True strength involves setting and holding boundaries. You can be a compassionate person without being a compliant one. You can be caring without being controlled. You are not responsible for keeping the entire world emotionally stable. You are only responsible for keeping yourself stable. If you find that you are constantly putting yourself last, ask yourself why. Who taught you that your needs were optional? Who made you believe that love had to be earned through self-sacrifice? Awareness is the first step toward freedom, because if you don't question these deep-seated patterns, they will continue to control you automatically, on autopilot. Remember to control your mind before your mind controls you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more deep dives into psychology, history, and the powerful truths most people tend to ignore.